Charlie Kirk's assassination has shaken Washington, and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth is spiraling, pacing halls, lashing out at staff, demanding fortress-level protection for his family. Now he's recalled every top general, rewritten combat standards, and locked reporters out of the Pentagon. Is this wartime discipline, or a manic grip tightening on America's war machine? Trump's Secretary of War Pete Hegseth is reportedly experiencing severe anxiety and heightened concern for his personal safety following the recent shooting death of right-wing political activist, entrepreneur, and media personality Charlie Kirk. According to sources quoted by the Daily Mail, Hegseth has become increasingly obsessed with his own security. Staff members describe his behavior as manic, with frequent outbursts and sudden rants. The Daily Mail reports that insiders describe Hegseth as visibly distracted, fidgeting, and even standing and pacing during meetings. One source told the news organization that Hegseth is crawling out of his skin, adding that there is a manic quality to his behavior, even more pronounced than before.
Dude is crawling out of his skin.
Another insider described Hegseth to the Daily Mail as,
"There's a manic quality about him." Or let me rephrase, an even more manic quality, which is really saying something.
The assassination of Charlie Kirk last month in Utah appears to have intensified this state. Kirk, a co-founder of Turning Point USA, was shot and killed at Utah Valley University during a debate attended by approximately 3,000 people. According to Gray Zone, Kirk had expressed fears of reprisal from pro-Israel forces and had opposed U.S. involvement in Israel's conflict with Iran. His concerns extended to intelligence agencies, as he publicly questioned their credibility on his show earlier this year. The report says that Hegseth's heightened anxiety has extended to his immediate family. Insiders note that his wife, Jennifer Rousche Hegseth, has requested enhanced security measures for both him and their homes, which now reportedly exceed those provided to other Trump administration officials. Jennifer's involvement in Pentagon discussions in the past, including briefings on sensitive military operations, has drawn scrutiny from staff, who describe her as unusually engaged in her husband's work. In an unpredictable move, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth ordered every officer above the rank of one-star general to report to Virginia, no matter where they were posted overseas. The sudden recall, framed as a rally to discuss military standards and the warrior ethos, has raised alarm inside the Pentagon. Critics warn that pulling commanders from active operations risks weakening readiness and signals deeper tensions in the chain of command. Political analyst David Rothkopf told the Daily Beast podcast,
"It is not going down well. This is seen as a waste of time, and it offends military officials at a pretty fundamental level."
The skepticism comes amid growing unease over Hegseth's leadership style. Behind closed doors, officials describe Hegseth as nervous, though his public tone remains combative. Speaking at Marine Corps Base Quantico, he laid out sweeping new directives, restoring tougher training standards, imposing gender-neutral fitness rules, and eliminating what he called political softening of the armed forces.
From this moment forward, the only mission of the newly restored Department of War is this: war fighting, preparing for war, and preparing to win.
He also warned adversaries against testing U.S. resolve, saying America's enemies would fuck around and find out if they challenged its strength. The orders include a single physical benchmark for all troops, male or female, meant to eliminate what Hegseth described as weakness in the ranks. He vowed to restore drill sergeants, authority, and reverse restrictions on disciplinary practices, signaling a sharp break from recent reforms. The gathering has left many in Washington speculating whether this marks the start of a wider reshuffle at the top of the U.S. military or a broader reorientation of America's warfighting doctrine under Hegseth. For now, the message to the generals is clear. This is about combat readiness, discipline, and a warrior culture on Hegseth's terms. Hegseth's anxiety appears to extend beyond internal military operations to his management of the media. Reports indicate that the secretary has introduced stringent new guidelines limiting press access to the Pentagon. Journalists are now required to obtain explicit approval before publishing information gathered at the facility and must follow strict access regulations. The Pentagon Press Association has criticized these measures, describing them as a direct attack on press freedom. Hegseth's relationship with the media has been contentious. According to the Daily Mail, he has publicly stated that the press does not run the Pentagon and has insisted that reporters are no longer allowed to freely access the secure facility. Insiders suggest that these restrictions are part of a broader effort to control the flow of information during a period of heightened tension and uncertainty. Some officials view the policy as performative, while others see it as a reflection of Hegseth's growing concern over security breaches or leaks. The Department of War was yet to comment on the development. Meanwhile, the Army's Criminal Investigation Division has reportedly reassigned agents from other posts to protect Hegseth's residences in Minnesota, Tennessee, and Washington, D.C., highlighting the seriousness with which his security concerns are being treated. As Hegseth navigates these challenges, insiders express a mix of concern and skepticism regarding his stability and decision-making. The assassination of Charlie Kirk, coupled with ongoing threats to national security and pressure on military leadership, has created a tense and uncertain environment. Observers continue to monitor the situation closely, weighing the implications of Hegseth's decisions on both the military and broader national security strategy.